should be live. And hit record. There we go.
Oh, did I tell you that I joined a gym this week too?
What? Get the hell out
Yeah.
of here. What's the matter with
Yeah.
you?
I'm getting fat.
So?
Like not like it's everything has just been like going to my gut since I stopped working,
Oh.
and it's just like, and I'm like, no, this is horrible. I can't do this.
All right. I'm
So
going to
yeah,
tweet out.
I went down and signed up to Planet Fitness, and tomorrow morning is day one. It was gonna be the other day, but we got the snow and sleet and everything. I was like, I'm not driving in it.
We got about 12 inches of snow yesterday. So all my gym exercise was outside.
Chris coming in hot with that 18 months.
What? Wait, what?
Chris,
Oh, Chris,
just
thank you
resubbed.
very much. I wasn't looking at the chat.
18 months.
Thank you very much, Chris. I'm very sorry.
I'll see your 18 months and raise.
Very sorry. Although I shouldn't say I'm sorry because that's my thing. Hosting the West Challenge podcast one more time. We're live now with Xaya. You don't have a Twitter, right?
Nope.
No, I didn't think so. Okay. And Xortz.
Nice. Xaya is smart.
Come hang out. Wow, typing is hard. Wow, challenges. Okay. Boop. Okay. And Nisi, you've got the Xortz. Holy crap, 22 months. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Also,
don't ask me what's
because
going on with
you're
that.
tier 2, I'm very, very sorry.
Super story.
No, super sorry would be for tier 3. Actually, I think tier 3 would be super, very, very sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's stupid. I know. Listen. I just sit here and push buttons. All right. Speaking of pushing buttons.
Don't push the button.
No? Okay. We still got a minute or so. Here we go.
Exactly. You got a minute.
This is for Ali Andrus because she got me this back in the day, or not back in the day, but that BlizzCon this past one. Shot glass for her crappy team. So anytime I want to.
Wow. Crappy team.
Look! Freaking call the Rado Avalanche, man. It's the crappiest team.
You have no decorum whatsoever. You know that?
Nope. But I like her though.
Never become a doctor. Your bedside manner would be horrible.
Oh, I'd be like, yeah, we need to take off the foot now, or else you're dead. Yeah, done. Oh, that was okay. That didn't gross me out. That did not gross me out at all. I'm very surprised. I thought that would have given me the shivers, but no. Okay. Well, apparently I can do that stuff. Yay, tequila.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Crap, we're a minute late. What are you doing?
I took a shot of tequila. That's what I'm doing. Or that's what
You
I
fool.
did. You fool. Okay, Wolfpack. No one else will know what that is. It's just you and I, man. Okay, I did hit record. You know, I haven't done this for a while, but I still kind of know what I'm doing. Just a teeny tiny bit.
Kinda.
Just a little bit. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna mute and we're gonna go live.
Iron Man. Bloodthirsty. Pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast, episode 202. Today is Saturday, February 28th, 2020. I am not your host, Stone, but joining me is Stone. I'm Xortz, and today we have the very awesome Xaya joining us. Xaya, welcome.
Did you say February the 8th or the 28th?
I don't know. Look, just go with it. We can fix it in post.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can.
Thank you, Zortz.
I believe.
And as the
And
host,
the entrance cut out on me while you were playing it, so I had to sit there and try
Oh,
and
really?
guess what I was.
Yeah, see, that's the Discord part. That's the crappy part. So I don't know. Zortz is going to edit all this stuff, right? Yeah. But yes, I am subbing in for Lita. It's been a long time, but the show title should be "We Can Fix It in Post," or "We Can't Fix It in
Yeah.
Post." I am subbing in for Lita, who is away playing for 2 weeks. Wow. Yep, she is playing for 2 weeks. I don't know if she's here or not, but she's probably gonna kill me. That's okay. I'm the one in charge right now. I'm the one pushing the buttons and do what I want. Zortz is here as well with me, co-hosting because we wanted to do a boys' night. So Zortz, thank you for doing the intro. I hope you are
No
doing
problem.
well. I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing okay, man. You know, surviving.
Awesome. And we have a veteran, an alumni, somebody I've met in person. He's a fantastic person. Him and his wife, they're great people. Xaya. Xaya, welcome.
Hello. Thank you. It's nice. It's good to be there.
Glad you can come back. And I'm glad that your mic is working. Because I said to Zortz, if his mic is not going to work, it's just going to be me and you, man. And it's going to be a short show. But I'm
It would
glad.
be a dumpster fire for the ages.
So Zaya, what have you been up to? I don't like. When was the last time that you were on? Was I there or
uh,
were you on after I had left?
you were there.
Okay.
I
Huh.
didn't really check when. It's been
So
many
it's,
months.
so it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not here often.
What have you been up
Saturday
to?
night is often something with my wife, so it's hard for me to be live.
Sure. Sure. Have you been focused more on Iron Man stuff or and anything in WoW or just
Mostly Iron Man and virus challenges, but I also try to get my main with my friends to do the Enzort invasion and stuff like that.
oh yeah. How do you feel about the cloaks and the horrific visions? Do you like them or no?
Well, with a group of friends, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
We chat on voice chat on voice channel. We have fun, but on random groups, I wouldn't like that. And
Oh God.
I don't do random dungeons
Yeah.
for the same reason. I prefer to be with people I know in real life. So
Yeah. Yeah. I personally I have done the horrific visions only with personal friends and I've only got my cloak up to like rank 5 because all that you need to do is go kill the first boss and that's it, right? And then you're done. I have not done the extra stuff, but so far it's been okay. So what have you been doing with Iron Man stuff so far this year?
So far, since the last time, I lost about at least two green men,
Oh,
both at 116.
116?
And yeah, 116.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
about the time when the green
Nice.
men start to get have no more quest to do in BFA,
Okay.
because since we don't have the art of Azeroth, there are a lot of quests that we cannot do.
Yeah.
So at 116, I was searching for something, other quest to do, and got killed two times.
Oh, oh my God.
So at about that time, I think the only way to continue is to get some chest and the PVZ. About besides
Yeah.
that, I haven't found something to continue leveling.
I mean, you could do bloodthirsty-ish stuff and just grind on mobs, right? But then you got to watch
That
for
would be
server
that would be nice.
sharding, and I don't know if you like to grind on mobs like some folks do, because I personally I'm okay with it for about an hour and then I'm done. Right?
I can kill mobs for quite some time. Yes, of course, when you are at rested XP, you have just to kill two two times the number of mobs, so it gets pretty boring. I was doing my bloodthirsty until it was killed at 91,
Oh
and
my God.
about half an hour a day w- until he was out of rested XP. Then I would switch and come back the next day for another half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was working on my higher level blood at like 85, I think it was when I got it killed.
What?
But yeah, just yeah, you, you heard about that?
No.
Yeah. My 85 level bloodthirsty hunter croaked a couple weeks back. But yeah,
Oh.
I'd sit there and just do it in parts. I'd like play for about an hour on it, log out, and then come back a couple days later, play for another hour, log out. Once you get higher level, you got to break it up, otherwise you'll go freaking insane.
Well, unless you're Nisi, and Nisi she just grinds, right? Grinds and
No,
grinds and
she breaks it
grinds and
up. She
grinds.
breaks it
Well,
up.
Nope. I don't.
up to 60 bloodthirsties can do rares and hunters at least, and goes pretty fast. But after that, rares become too much to even try. So you have to grind the normal mobs, and it slows down a bit,
Yeah,
a
once
lot.
I got out of old world into Outlands, I was like, yeah, mobs are off the table. I'm not even gonna
Oh
try.
yeah. Oh
Or,
yeah. I mean,
rares,
even
rares.
when I was doing my bloodthirsty, as soon as we left classic zones, done with rares. There was no way in heck I was going to do those. We'll see how that looks like when the new what the new leveling curve comes out, because now that, like, well, then when you go from 1 to, I guess, also, sorry, you're going to go from 10 to 50, right? It's going to be neat to see which path people go, right? And if
Yeah.
you can kill rares and so on and such. Um, yeah.
Yep.
When you get to 60, but it will depend on the number of greens you have equipped. If you have enough greens, you can do some rares, not all of them, but some of them.
Hmm. Yeah. Sorts.
Yeah.
On
I
on to
gotta agree
you.
with Xaya on that one, but still, I play it better safe than sorry. It's like once I'm out of old world, it's like nope, no rares. But Xaya, Now that we are here in the wonderful year of 2020, what challenge goals have you set for yourself for the year?
It will depend when the new expansion comes on, but I expect to get one green to 120 and a workman to 120. The others, I'm not sure how far I'll be able to go. Workman is easy c- figure of speech, but
Yeah.
when you get high enough, you can go to archaeology and stay in lower level zone and get a lot of XP with quite small risk. So it's something that is once you get to 100, you can go to 120 because you can stay in low level zone with not many risk. There's
So
still something, but
okay, so
yeah,
basically, I could once I hit level 100 on a working man, I could go to classic zones,
yeah,
or
like it is basically what Execute did with the working man contest.
okay,
When you got high enough, you switched to archaeology, and I did mainly that up to
okay,
120.
okay. You can go to and Fair says any zone. Boy, boy, oh boy. Hmm. It tempts me to try it. That higher zones are
My
risky.
working man is at 49, I think, something like that.
Oh man.
And my
Um,
green man is at 93 currently. I expect to get to one.
93. Holy
Yeah,
moly. I don't think I actually had a working man. I don't think I had one. I think that was the only one I didn't have, which is funny. But I still have my old iron, and I have my iron team member still left over. And then and eventually when I get through the auction house gold stuff, when I get them out, then I will probably re-roll some challenge tunes. But my focus is all gold right now, right? But getting info off you guys, yay! It's gonna help me out too, and I'm sure it's gonna help out a lot of other people too. But you just need to get to, I guess the Arky stuff could be applied to. I mean, even if you're at level 80, right? Then you can go down to anything that's level 60, and you should be okay. Like there's a little bit of risk, I guess, but because it's a 20 level difference, but shouldn't be that bad, right?
well, up to 100, you can get some nodes and herbs
Yeah.
in the how to say, I'm searching the name, in the same level zone.
Okay.
And you can get XP and no mobs, but once you get to 90 in Draenor, if you pick an herb or a node, a mob can spawn,
Yes. Yep.
and they are very bad.
Yeah.
So at that time, you have to be careful where what you're doing.
Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, I do recall when I was leveling up, just a character with like normal gear picking. I think I was mining and one of the mobs spawned, and I had normal gear on, and it took me down to half health. Like, and I can't imagine being on an iron, being like, oh, good lord, I'm like, you're gonna die, right? Um,
You have to have something like Vanish or Shadow Bell or your
yeah, that would be. I guess with Shadow Meld, what would happen with the mob that spawned? Would it just sit there, or would it despawn? I wonder.
I'm not sure. Maybe for in the chat could
Yeah, it
give
sure says it despawns. Well, I mean, I guess you could pick a node every 2 minutes, right? Because I think Shadow Meld is 2 minutes, right? And what's Vanish? Is Vanish two or
Vanish
one and a half?
is I think it's 3 minutes, two or
Three
3 minutes.
minutes? Oh my goodness. In Archaeology and Pandaria, yeah, you get spawns. Eventually they despawn. Okay. But usually, right, you move away from where they spawn, and then you pop your vanish or shadow meld, and then you would think that the mob would run back to where it popped up from. All right. Zaya, what's been the biggest lessons that you've learned playing these kind of characters?
You learn how to play your class a lot more than with standard standard tunes. There are things that I had troubles with my main. After I started irons, my main was able to do them
Hmm.
because you you don't do this thing the same way. You don't rush in. You plan everything, and you can, if you do some PVE, easily do absolutely almost anything except elite. Of course,
Yeah.
you have to be geared to get elite, or no, you're dead. But if you know what you can do with your class, in irons, you are first to know what you can do, because at any time, if there's a patrol or a respawn, you have to get out of there and flee. So if you learn that on my main, I was able to do things I couldn't before.
Sorry, I was dealing with family here. I think I think I feel the same way as you in that um, when I was doing irons, I mean it taught me a lot more about the class, a lot more about the spec I was playing. I mean, now that we can do specs, and it taught me to be patient, which I'm not a very patient person. For those that know me, right?
Same.
Yeah.
Like if you remember when I first started, I was running like 3 or 4 irons at a time and getting them killed in record numbers.
Mm-hmm. Lita. That was supposed to be a Lita.
Leader.
Focus, Lita.
Xortz.
Focus. Focus. I'm gonna tell you, Lita has never looked better, Azzy. Lita has never looked better. Look at this nice beard. He's grown. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right.
All right. Zaya, if someone new was to come into the challenge and ask for advice, what is something you would advise they keep an eye out for, try, do, don't do, tips, tricks, all that good stuff?
Well, it's funny because Stone just said it. Be patient. Take your time. There are two mobs. How can I control one and kill the other? Go away, come back, do the second one. Things like that. You have to be patient all the time. If you rush it, you're gonna die. Okay? You get a patrol, you get a respawn, something like that, and you're gonna die because at some point you have no way to run away unless you are patient and prepare escape routes, something like that. You have to be patient on any class, even hunters and things like that. I have usually play hunters for irons, and I have faint death and things like that. But I am still patient. I never take two mobs at a time if I can do otherwise. You have to take one mob at a time, be patient, kill one, flee, come back, do it again, all the time. Be patient, and you should be able to go far.
I
Right?
yeah, be patient or you're gonna die. I mean, when you said that, I'm like, yep, yep. And I really hope a lot of people take that to heart because I feel like new people want to rush in and oh, I want to get her done and I want to do it and do this and do that and I want to be like the first. I want to be the fastest. I want to do the hardest. No,
And they
just
die at level 30.
yeah, like just relax,
13.
relax, right? A lack of patience when I was tired one night got me killed. From Allie. Well,
Rule
right.
number 1, Allie, don't play tired.
Don't play tired. Yep.
Or do something safe like DMF or something like that.
Sure. Well, even then, you could run out into the woods and accidentally
Don't go
right
into the
click,
woods on Iron.
right click on one of the wolves that are level 121. You get one shot and you're done. Not that that's ever happened to me at all. Nope.
No,
Nope.
of course not.
Nah.
That'd be insane, like somebody jumping off a zeppelin.
Wow. That's not even close. That's not even close, man. Jumping off a zeppelin when you cannot reach the edge. Well, that's just silly. Um, okay, we're gonna go into our weeks in WoW. Xaya, what have you been up to? Not necessarily this past week, but just the last little bit for World of Warcraft or anything Iron Man related, or anything, anything. What have you been up to?
Well, I lost my iron at 98 on January 23rd, something like that. So I reroll another one because when you die, you reroll as soon as possible. And I now to 70, 57, 58, something like that. I have started a Passy working man during the 15th anniversary. So the pacifist is quite stressful. It's a human rogue, so I don't have any shadow ballot, anything. So you look at all the mobs. Okay, is it far enough so I don't get aggro or something like that? It's quite stressful, so I don't play her much. The working man is a lot easier because you can kill the mobs
Yeah.
just besides the node or the herbs, whatever. And I'm playing my green man to get to 120 this year, like I said.
And you're like you said you were the 93. I want to say on your working man, right?
No, my green man in
Oh, your
93.
green man
My
was
working
93.
man is 48. Thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I thought. See, I knew one of them was 93, but well, hopefully you'll get there. I don't. I Yeah. So you're working on a pacifist and you're working man, and yeah, I just when I was doing pacifist, are you doing the auction house stuff where you buy the uh, Dark Moon Fair quest stuff, or do you not touch
Uh,
that?
since she mostly gain levels by doing the daily of the anniversary,
Hmm.
she doesn't. She has I think 200 gold, so she cannot do that yet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I go in the field and get herbs and things, maybe some
Gotcha.
in 2 or 3 months, maybe. But I often don't even think about that
Okay.
unless it's too late.
Uh, I,
Because during EMF, those things are impossible to buy. It's way too
yeah.
high price.
Yeah.
So you have to buy them a weeks or two after DMF. So it's it's a lot cheaper at that. But I don't think about it. So
Yeah. I think when I started buying them, I was only able to buy one or two. There's one of them that you shouldn't even bother to buy unless you're level 60. I believe it's a level 60 or higher quest. So even if you buy it, you can't even use it. So um, I it was quite some time after I had rolled my pacifist that I could actually start to buy them, and it was because of Fair that I found out that you could actually buy these dang things because I had no idea. And definitely wait about 2 weeks after it's over. I found those. That's when the prices really got them low. And when you start getting closer to the next fair, that's when prices climbed right back up again, and I was like, yeah, I can't afford that nonsense. So, um, but is that all you wanted to share with what you were doing this week, or is there anything else? Or not this week, but you know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna answer to Aziz that focus. I focus. Really have one tone of each type. So
See,
I
that's
play
good.
one. Say there. So sure, when you play a Passy and a, I don't have a Bloodthirsty now. I didn't really roll a Bloodthirsty yet. But if you have a Passy, a working man, I green, you have to be careful not to do something you cannot do on that tone. Okay, so I use for my green man, I Xmark everything in green, so it's visual, it's green, and I use titles. My green man is a seeker. Iron Man are the gullible. Pacifist is the diplomat or ambassador, something like that. Working man is lumberjack. So I have everything in visuals to be sure that I know what tone I am doing.
That that would be good for our tip of the week for sure. Actually, right there. I'm gonna write down here, Xaya, say what you said before. All right, because that's a good tip. Just to be able to focus, like, yeah, you can play more than one tune, right? But as long as you can keep it straight, then you're good. It's when you mess around with your naming schemes that they all sound the same, then you get into trouble.
Yeah.
Zortz, what have you been up to lately?
Well, as everybody but you knew, I killed a
Oh,
blood at level
yeah,
85,
man, I didn't.
thereabouts. I forget exactly what level. Uh,
Sorry.
so that was a that was a nice little kick in the gut for the start of the year, and I was like, okay, Luckily, I had one sitting in Fellwood at 40, my warlock, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna start working on you again. So I've been doing that, um, and then just because I like to have a backup, I started a priest this week who's at level 10 now, 11, something like that. So, you know, just
It
kind of bounce
priest what
between those two a
doing
couple days a
Iron
week
Man?
and see what happens.
Is it an Iron Man priest?
Nah, bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirsty. So are you focused more on bloodthirsty or just
Yeah, I just
yeah?
like I kind of Nisi's converted me. What can I say, man?
Oh man.
I just open up my Spotify and find a good playlist of angry devil music to kill to and just start grinding away.
Oh boy. When did you resub? Because I thought you had unsubbed for a
Oh
while.
no, I never stopped the sub. I was still like
Oh.
popping in on and doing a couple little things, but I took a break for a couple.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Anything else you want to share, sir? Anything?
I got new
Sorts?
glasses.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Joined a gym.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah, if only we could see these new glasses. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Zorts. If only we could
Why
see these new
ruin the
glasses.
mystique, man? It's my bread
Because
and butter.
no, it's not. It's not your bread and butter. You are more than just a face. We just want to put a face to the voice, that's all.
Yeah,
All right.
I never see that being necessary.
Uh, well, listen, if you put a face out there, then it will make it better for me to be able to track you down, right? Because I'll be like, oh, there he is, right? Right. Come on, just do it. Come on, Zorts. All right. Um, as we try to peer pressure Xortz into revealing his face, that's not going to work. I'm gonna go into what I did, what I've been doing recently. Honestly, I've not been doing challenge tunes. I'm doing my own personal challenge in making 5 million gold before the next Shadowlands thing comes out because they
Budget?
are well because I want to get the auction house mount, right, and it costs 5 million gold, and they are removing it from the game, so I want to get it.
Oh,
Yep, I want to get it before it gets removed, and once we get the 5 million gold, then I'm gonna probably pull back my auction house stuff and get back into some Iron Man and probably pacifist, maybe working man. Now that you guys have told me that it's relatively easy when you get higher up, just as something else to do as well, because I've definitely I've definitely focused my WoW playing overall to auction house stuff. Like I still raid, but honestly, uh, everything I've been pretty much doing has been geared towards auction house stuff. Just give me gold. I'm at just over 3 million. Still need about 1.95 to go. So I should get it. Yeah, eventually within the next month or two. So we'll see how that plays out. I guess. Focused on. I am focused, Lita. I am focused, Lita.
hello, Rita.
Hello, Lita. All right, let's move on. We're gonna do the news. Let me play the bumper.
Breaking down news from the world of Warcraft.
All right. I believe Lunar Festival ended today at 10 a.m., but Love is in the Air
Yes,
started.
yes, we do.
I was gonna play it, and then Lunar Fest. I'm like, oh well, I guess that's done. So Love is in the Air starts today. It's running right now, February 8th, all the way until February the 22nd. So with this event, there are Crown Chemical mobs that are around in certain zones. Only the Silver Pine ones apparently count for the quest, so just keep that in mind. Even if you kill the ones in other zones, you still need to, like, for the quest itself, you need to kill the ones in Silver Pine. And womp womp, Bloodthirsties can't do that. Yet again, Bloodthirsties get the, you know, some of the zones are Elwyn Forest, uh, Duskwood, Hinterlands. Oh yeah, I know that one. Hillsbrad Foothills, Silver Pine Forest, Durotar, Dark Shore, Dustwallow Marsh, Winter Spring, Terrakar Forest, Crystal Song Forest, and Uldum. Uldum. As we've heard from the cutscene, it is Uldum, not Uldum. So it's official. It's Uldum. And overall, I believe Nisi was there. I think you guys posted a write up already, right? I think. And if not, I
Yeah,
don't think anything changed from even last year. So same deal where you can't do the love dungeon unless you are. I'd say the only way that you could do it is if you are on a 5-person iron team. Then you could queue up for it. But if you're on 4 or less, you can't queue up for it because then you're going to get a random person in there. Then that's not allowed. So no. Um, so I personally wouldn't try it, but you never know, right? Some people might want to try it, and if you do, give her a go and tell us how it is. So vroom vroom and Uldum. Lita vroom vroom. The boom boom. So apparently she says there's more news. There's a there's a Spreadshirt promo. So from February 12th to the 14th, there's 20% off everything. So
Hooray!
if you want to get stuff with the logo on it, like shirts and caps and stuff. It's 20% off for everything apparently.
Nice. Get me a
Special
coffee mug.
for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Well, huh. 20% off. All right. I think that's it. Right? Yes. Something something. The website will be out soon. Very soon. Very soon. Very
TM.
soon. TM. Okay. TM. All right. Let's move on to the state of the challengers. Xaya, can you take the first list of irons, please, sir?
Number 10, Xaya Shariat, 57. Hey, that's me. Number 9, Nemesis 2. Nemesis 2, okay, at 57 also. Number 8, Ironcraft at 61. Number 7, Nikki at 68. Number 6, 97 at 79. That's weird, don't you think?
Wow.
Uh,
They
the,
cannot level anymore. They have to stop
No.
right there.
Yep.
yeah.
Just stop. Just stop.
Number 5, Chancellery at 81. Number 4, Iron Nazi at 85. Number 3, 5 Melon at 89. Number 2, Ferricary at 90. And number 1, Ferrylyric at 103.
Nice. Nobody died.
Okay, can I just and I know we say this every week.
What?
Freaking Azzy though, man. Dude loses a tune and then in like a couple of days, like, yeah, back up in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that. I'm not sure.
I try to, but I'm not as fast as he is.
Dude's got his system down pat.
Have fun, Lita. Enjoy. Lita's gonna head on out.
Bye.
Have fun.
Aida.
Have a great time, Lita. Okay. Bloods. Xortz. Can you take care of the bloodthirsty list for me, please?
I guess I could.
Okay, thank you.
At number 10, at level 38, we have Sanguinet. Level 39, sitting in number 9, Blood Cell. Murloc Killer takes the number 8 spot at level 40. Some dumbass here, Lock Xortz at 49 is the number 7 guy. Number 6 is Nisi at 59. Broken Tooth, level 66, is sitting in the number 5 position. Number 4 is Nikki at number 60 or level 68. Number 3 is 5 Chesty at level 70. Number 2 is Snow Suffer at 92. And number 1 is Soul Stoned at 103. Nisi dominating the list as always.
Jeebus. All right. And again, no deaths. Now I really did look at the list and I put it all in there and there were no deaths. So Pacifist, we have number 10, Peacenik at level 25, number 9, Pacifissa, level 36, number 8 is Vierna at level 38, number 7 is Nacelles at level 46, number 6 is Fair Sky at level 67, number 5 is 5 Chesty at level 70. I believe he is doing a dual blood and pacifist. I don't know.
It's his pity patty.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, I don't question it. I just 5 is just doing his thing. And
He mostly does chess, I think.
right. Number 4 is Awesome Blomster at level 72. Number 3 is Herbalissa at level 83. Number 2 is Listokaska at level 84. Learn Cyrillic, and you'll know what that says. And number 1, Silent Herber, is level 111.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Well, we're all going to have to learn it one day, so might as well do it now.
No.
All right. Tins. Zaya, can you do the tins for me, please?
Okay, the round is 6 this week.
Yep, it's a short.
Number
It's a
6,
short list.
Philemon at 20. Number 5, Kafalar at 22. Number 4, Juggy Aaron 2 at 23. Number 3, Arundel at 83. Number 2, Hunterpunk at 85. And number 1, Dweta at 98.
Nice. Also, well, I think there were deaths there, but because it's tins, I didn't put we'll them in. I think we were only going to say that the deaths were like we would put them in if they went from 0 to 1 deaths or something. And so far, there was nothing like that in that list. So congrats all. And Xortz, can you please do the greens?
Sure. At number 10, we got Shizukana at 42. Number 9 is Avarice at 49. Number 8 is Lore Keeper, level 71. Number 7 is Razor Tip, just the tip, at 74. Number 6 is Celadon at level 85. Number 5 is Chris Dude at 90. Number 4 is Xaya Gala at 93. Number 3 is Little Bit Green at 97. Number 2 is Ferritot at 107. And Jan Green at level 116 takes the number 1 spot this
Ooh.
week.
So that must be
Good job,
Jangler,
Ray.
right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's getting close there.
Really getting at the point where there is no quest to do. So
So
um, um
I mean,
I really like to know what it's going to do now
yeah,
because I want to know because I stuck there 2 times.
yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, on honestly, if I had no quests to do and I was at that point, I would be grinding on mobs. And I would find a spot where there was yellow mobs and kill them. And it's going to be a bloodthirsty grind fest, but I mean, it's safer than trying to push yourself to do something else, right?
There is still PVZ and
Yes, and
maybe
then world
something else,
events,
but
right?
not yeah holidays thing like that.
Yeah, I mean, like you could wait until the next one is Midsummer Fire Festival, right? That you have all the different campfires that you can go to get all the quests. So that would be about a level and a half. So,
About yeah.
well, at least at that level. Okay, so working man. Zach, can you do the working man for us, please?
Number 10, Tilly at 28. Number 9, Ferrerona at 41. Number 8, Zayawiya at 47. Number 7, Joyful Karin at 50. Number 6, Rokitazi at 54. Number 5, Niai at 56. Number 4, 5, Aika Panda at 60. Number 3, Fairy Winter at 72. Number 2, Effortless at 91. And number 1, Contester, who could that be, at
Hmm,
101? 111, excuse me.
I wonder.
I think that's Lita. I think that one's Lita,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's
Isn't it
Lita.
Lita, guys?
Is that
Yeah,
Patty?
and maybe
Not
it's
sure.
Ezzy. Um,
That's Froggy, isn't it?
can I ask you something, Zaya? How do you come up with your names? So, I mean, like, how do you come up with like the end of your name, right? Like, do you have a certain way of doing it, or
I
just
click
random?
randomize name
Yeah,
and put Zaya in the front.
gotcha.
Maybe so sometimes I replace the beginning with Zaya or I did add at the beginning, depends. Just
Okay.
so it looks some
Oh, I
but
mean,
not too bad.
that's how I came up with Zortz. I just randomized it until Zortz popped up, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, it sounds like a goblin name.
I have something. My green man will be Zaya G something. My working man with Zaya W something. My passive will be Zaya P something. Aaron
Ah,
is Zaya anything.
so Zaya Gala, because it's a green.
Yep,
Gotcha. See, yeah, yeah.
that's another
Now
thing to help me.
hold on. I'm looking at the iron list, and your number 10 person is Zaya Sharia.
Yep,
Uh, but why is there no I after the Zaya?
Aaron is Zaya anything.
Ah, okay,
If it's a G, it's a green. W is a working man. P is a passive. If it's
okay,
anything else, it's an I. There
okay,
will be a B for blood.
okay. Gotcha.
My blood was Zaya Barra, but
Okay.
Zadai.
It makes sense. Makes sense. I just saw him like, wait a second. Hold on.
Like I said earlier, it's something to help me be sure what am I doing, what
Oh,
tune am
absolutely.
I playing.
Yeah. I mean, until we can transmog on white gear for cheap, I think that's the best way to go. Because I mean, if I was on a working man, I would want to transmog to make him look like a uh, lumberjack or something, right? You know, like to have like the plaid shirt and have like an axe or something, right? Just then I knew that it's a then that it's a work then it's a working man character. But I don't think Blizzard's going to change the transmog rules anytime soon. Like a Canadian, yeah, that's what me and Xaya wear every day. It's just plaid, right? Right?
Don't at
Sure,
all.
sure. And we just cut down trees and drink maple syrup and live in igloos. And yeah, that's all that we do up here. And we're lucky to have the net.
Ride your moose bareback.
Gotta watch out for those. Listen, man, moose are rough. Moose are rough. Okay, let's go with the teams. I'm gonna do all three of the team groups. For Iron teams, we only had one was Light and Lightning at level 80. Blood teams, we had Five Finger, Death Taco, Double Dip. You don't double dip.
Just the tip.
No, you don't double dip. They're at level 25, but you don't double dip. You don't double dip.
Oh, they
Um,
double dipping. They
oh,
double dipping all that.
oh, good lord. And for green teams, we have number 3. You don't know you weren't there at level 24. Number 2, never give up, level 29. And number 1, the trash heap has spoken. Yeah, at level 40. That's how I
Wonderful Fraggle Rock reference.
that's how I haven't watched that show for ages. Ages, man.
Me neither, but that is just the best right there.
So congrats to everybody. It looks like we don't have any deaths, which um
That's a rare occurrence.
yeah.
I
Because
don't trust it.
I don't trust it either. I feel
Next
like
week it's gonna be a fucking
well,
bloodbath.
wasn't the other week though? Like there's a lot of people died, so maybe this is like the opposite, right?
I don't know,
So
man, but I'm
yeah.
just saying, guys, don't be
Nobody.
surprised this week if you all start dropping like.
Was it
So Rogue Slayer lost her
2 or 3
working man
weeks
at
ago that
91. Oh man.
I lost 2, Izzy lost 1, and
Working
things like
Man
that?
91. Effortless died. Oh, so yeah, Effortless.
Okay,
So
all
they're
right.
saying
Whew.
Effortless died.
The
So
curse has been averted.
why
Resume
didn't
normal living.
it show up? Hold on here. Let me go look at this list. Did
It
I
happened
miss it?
earlier today, I think.
Yeah, so it should have been
I
picked
remember
up.
seeing a tweet about one of her tunes dying.
It didn't get picked up.
Yeah, well, that happened.
It depends when it happens.
All right. Okay,
Hey,
we're gonna
same here,
get
Azzy. Same here.
we're gonna get we're gonna play the news bumper. No, not the news bumper. The chit chat bumper.
Hey, yo, it's Chit Chat.
I mean, I guess we didn't have to play it because we could have just did it. All right. We're gonna start off with Azzy's pun. Xortz.
Oh no, nope. Xaya's here. Xaya's
Okay, hold on. I've got to play the bumper. I've got to play the bumper. Okay.
It's Azzy's pun.
Okay, here it is. I asked the clerk where the Terminator action figures were. He said, "I'll be."
I'll be back. Okay. All right.
I'll be back.
Back. I don't know, man.
Boo! Get off the stage.
I could have
Oh. I asked the
mixed that up though, but
Nope. 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 Oh, thanks, Azzy. Thanks, Azzy. Thanks. Thanks, Azzy. Okay, but thank you, Azzy. Also, I'm very sorry to everybody. Zortz, can you read? There's a long message
Yep.
from
Yep.
Fair as a warning, and this is more of
See,
a.
what we should
Okay,
have done before the show
hold
was
on.
find an alarm soundbite for this
Well,
one. You know,
like, you
the
know
sirens
what?
go.
Honestly, the festival's over, but we can kind of apply this stuff to next year. So just
Yep.
keep this stuff in mind. Zortz, go for it.
Yep. Okay, from Fair, we have a warning. Challengers level 110 and over should avoid Uldum and the Veil of Eternal Blossoms in Pandaria. Fair says, I don't remember seeing any mention of the hazard of trying to get to the Elders in Uldum on a level 110 plus. Don't do it. Since the flight point was available to my level 110 green man, she hopped a taxi from Tenaris to Ramakan. Very bad idea. She was flying through some sort of attack or invasion. She's a rogue. So stealth immediately on landing and ran into the inn to Hearth Out. Those of you who play regulars probably know this stuff, but I have one regular 120 and I haven't touched since Stinging 120 early in the expansion. Wowhead says that Zadormi is available, but it looks like she's located in Ramakan itself, and it definitely did not feel safe getting there. Also, I read Zadormi could be bugged in Dark Shore, so I suggest not risking level 110 challengers trying to get those Elder coins in Dark Shore, Denasis, or Teldrassil either. I know Lunar Festival is almost over, but it could be the time of some of us are trying to finish up our Elder coin quest and wanted to get the word out about the zones. Xaya actually provided a response that helps a lot. Do not fly into Uldum. Use the portal from Stormwind or the Horde equivalent that puts you into Ramekin safely so you can talk to Z- Zamboni,
Zadormi.
whatever.
Zamboni.
Zamboni
Zadormi.
verified. Verified that this works fine. Zadormi says talk to her to switch it back, but I didn't
Yeah,
do that. I'll have to see if it stays time shifted when I return or if you need to do it every time. But using this, it's fine for questing, archaeology, etc. under one level 10 plus
Hmm.
tunes.
And I
So
think
So
it's a fine
Fair.
work there, figuring that out.
I,
it is important to know for pacifists, working men, if you want to do archaeology in Uldum, you have to do that, or you will have 120 mobs around you,
yeah, and I
and
think
could
Fair
be
is
extremely
correct
stressful.
too. Fair is saying that this applies to more than just Lunar Fest, and yeah, it's true because this is going to be up permanently, as far as we know, right? So,
Probably until Shadowlands
well, even at
is out.
Shadowlands, I think if you decide to level up through, like, man, who knows,
It's
right?
like when the Legion came out, there were invasions in Barrens and things like that.
Yeah,
Once the expansion went out, those invasions went away.
that's
It could be
right.
the same.
Hmm, that's right. Because honestly, this stuff is. Well, Nisi, Legion assaults are still happening, but that's like stuck over in its own world and server. Okay, um, this stuff is in the classic world basically. It's just phased. So I wonder when they come up with the new expansion, what's going to happen to that? Because really, at level, no, actually, you know what? If there's gear that you can't get, they'll probably keep it. And who knows how that will work? That maybe you can't see it until you're level 50, right? Well, like at the new 50. Hmm. So I think there is new gear there that you can't get
It,
and and anywhere else. Um. Yeah. So maybe
it,
it's not going to
it,
go away.
it was the same when Legion came before Legion came out. At the crossroads, there was often lots of demons there with world bosses and things like that. just had to be in the zone to get a level. It was quite easy to level that.
Oh, I remember that stuff.
But as soon as Legion came out, there was no invasion in Crossroads.
Well, but no, no,
I
no.
think
We're
it's
talking
still
about
the
the
same.
other invasions. We're talking about the ones that are happening right now, right? The ones that
Those
go into a
went
zone.
after.
Right,
They
right.
go in. They're in Darkshore and RT.
Yeah. Well,
Those are level 120 special zones.
I wonder what, I
It's not
wonder
the
what's
same
going to
thing.
happen to Darkshore and Arathi too, right? Like, are those going to be reverted, or like are those going to be gone? Because there are mounts and pets there and toys, and people want to collect them, right? Oh boy.
Maybe they be there for
Hmm.
some special level, like in the new Shadowland at 50, you will get that still. Before
Yeah.
that, you will have the old way, like it
Yep.
is now. I'm. That's what I think will happen, but they can decide it. Whatever.
Yeah. It's gonna be it like I was actually having a thought about this time next year. World of Warcraft is going to be such a completely different game. Like it's going to be a different game, head to toe, head to toe. Um,
I think
it's
so too.
it's going to be, man. It's going to be neat to see what they do. Ferris like say it's a mess needing to remember to talk to Zadormi for each of those places. Yep, yep, yep. It would be nice if I don't know if they could do talk to her once and have it flip for all zones. I don't know if that would make sense, but because what if you don't want it to flip, right? And then you have to talk to her again to get it back and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of wonder if maybe all these new special zones and all the special stuff will happen at 50, and then well, although if you level up. Man, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get down a rabbit hole here, cause good lord. We have to do challenger tip of the week. Xaya, say what you did before.
Be patient or dead. Or you're dead.
Be patient or you're gonna die. Sometimes they
I
stay
was I was
flipped. Hmm.
actually kind of hoping Xaya was gonna say what you said before.
All right. Chat
Good
room.
one, Lord.
Zortz. Zortz, are you gonna be back here next week?
Yeah,
Nice. All right. I have a whole week.
unless there's a dramatic change in life.
I have a whole week to plan. Great. All right.
Oh God, what? No, I don't like the sound of that voice there,
So,
buddy.
well, we were talking about chat stuff. So, might happen at 40. At 50 will be the new. Yeah, I mean, like if we're leveling from 10 to 50, right? If you do Blasted Land, like if you were to go to Draenor and level that way, you're supposed to be going to the Blasted Lands at level 10 to get that first quest, and that's the new Blasted Lands, not the old one. So, right? Like how there's so much like this is like they're blowing up WoW. Like they're blowing it up and making a new game. It's going to be very different. Very different. Um there was something else I thought of too that I can't remember, but I was thinking, "Oh man, how the hell are they going to deal with this stuff?" It's I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There was actually they made note that they're releasing the book. There's a book coming out July 14th, and then I was thinking, well, if compared to last year or last time, there's 2 months between the book and the launch, which would make the new expansion come out September 15th. But then I believe LB spoiled it for me, and he was like, "No, that's not necessarily true because there's been different times between book and launch throughout different expansions." So It doesn't necessarily mean 2 months. Hey, Dragons After Dark. That's another nice person I've met at BlizzCon. Super, super nice person. Okay, so we're going to do thank yous. Xortz, it's all you, buddy.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to say thank you to those known as the Iron Elite. These are the people who have supported the channel and the website and the podcast through Patreon, PayPal, or Twitch subs. And they are as follows. Two Shanks, Alejandras, Aziloon, Baz, Cecil Harvey, Chupa, Crash Landing 99, Dave the Hunter, Daenerys 1985, Dino, Execute, LB, Fair, Fiesta Taco 1983, Five Iron, Frasley Sparkspan, Gadsden, Gran Negus, Grim, Keyvamp, Chris W, Kaiser, Layla, Lisanne, Michael Ram, Mr. Bright 01, Hi Russ, Miss Rock Guru, Miss Miggy, Never Died, Nisi, Oh Canada, Onyx Hammer, Rude, Stolen Greener, Stir, Stone, Swingcat, Delani, Timer, aka Timer, Toasty, Tuli Bardine, Termical, Two Frog, Tyla the Infirmary Keeper, Ulmina, Unemathil, Winima, Xaya, and me.
Thank you, Xortz. Thank you very, very much for everybody that supports the site. Definitely helps out. And if you can't support it through cash, that's completely okay. If you've got a pullback, that's okay. Likes, retweets, just being here in the chat, it definitely helps too. We're gonna read a question by Rude because he apparently sent it in, but I didn't see it in the show notes. So I finished as level 9 hunter, a quest pushing forward. This gives a reward as a level 9 gun. When I deliver this quest at level 60, do my rewards automatically get an upgrade? That is, do I get a level 60 gun as a reward instead? I believe your rewards will be applicable to what level you are when you turn it in. But
It is usually the case.
but I'm not
I did
100%
some
sure.
quests like that, but
So Xaya, yeah.
I remember picking a quest at some level and giving it a lot later, and everything was upgraded.
Okay.
It happened at least once, but
Yeah.
so probably.
Yeah, I would think I I would think I think your gear will be based on when you turn that in. So now here's the thing, if you wait, that white gun, right, might get upgraded to green as well.
Uh, nope. It,
No?
Five did a few tests with that. There are some
Yeah.
quests that he took in the low level zone,
Hmm.
and they gave level 50 plus white gear. So
Okay.
the store said the other day that if you pick in Black Modern the sixth document, he picked it up at low level and gave it back at 59, and the XP was way up. So it would probably be the same. I
No,
think so.
well, I was worried about, that chance that basically every piece of gear has to bump up. So if the quest reward is supposed to be green, it could bump up to a blue. And if it's a blue, it could bump up to a purple. And similarly, we've seen that if it's a white, it could bump up to green. I wasn't sure if you could wait to turn in that quest at level 60, but you may not get that gun still, because that gun, even though it will come in as a level 60 gun, it might get that random upgrade to bump it up to a green gear and not keep it white, right? But it's
I've
just a
never
random
seen
thing.
a white
I
being
thought we
upgraded to a green,
I thought I thought I
but
thought we
I've never
saw it.
done those.
I
From what to win, I have never seen that yet.
now I'll say I've never seen that myself, but I thought I saw chatter about it being like, well, I can't use this because now it's gone from white to green. But I might be wrong. I mean, if nobody else has seen this, and I personally have not seen that, I'm just thinking um, of what I might have seen in chat. Okay. So maybe not. So, I mean, definitely, I mean, I mean, if you go and turn that in and then it shifts to green, definitely let us know for sure. Um, okay. So moving on, I'm gonna say thank you to from Stir, Lita, and myself. Thank you to all of our mods for everything that you guys all do. Awesome Trousers, Boz, Fair, Chris, Nisi, Xaya, and Xortz. Hey, both of you are mods? Kidding, I'm kidding.
I
Thank you
still don't
very,
know how
You
I
didn't
became one.
know?
thank thank you very, very much. I mean, I pop my nose in every once in a while to make a comment or two, but you guys definitely help us keep the lights on. That's for sure. Aminia, thank you very, very much. And he is finding out that making a website is not easy. So thank you very much for dealing with all the nonsense, and we're looking forward to the new site. And this is my this is my section. Thank you to everybody watching in Twitch.
It's been a
You,
while.
it has been a while. I'm relishing this. Thank you very, very much for hanging out with us. Um, and if you want to hang out with us too, we stream live at 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays. And if you're in the chat, I will read your name too. So thank you to all these wonderful, awesome people who were in our chat and hung out with us to do this show, to make the show, and all that jazz. Boz, Fair, Chris, Nisi, Stir, me, our wonderful bot, Xaya, Xortz, Ali, that's a bot, uh, Dave, Dragons After Dark, Fraga, I should say LB, but I'm going to use his Twitch name, Iron Azzy, that's a bot, Rude, Bot, and Five Iron. Thank you all very, very much for hanging out with us. Now you could hang out with us too and be part of this cool group because I will read your names next week. After that, I can't make any promises. Our next show will be Saturday, February the 15th. Oh, right after Valentine's Day. Oh boy. At 7 p.m. Eastern. You have no name? Well, you were not in you were not in the user list, man. Sorry. Key Vamp. Sorry. Five Iron will be here, joining us to relay his words of wisdom. Xaya, thank you very, very much for hanging out with us. Can you please tell everybody where they can hang out with you? Where they
Yeah,
can find you?
you can contact me on Discord. It's Zaya9661 or by email at zayaqc@gmail.com. I also check the forums about 2 times a day, and I'm often logged in remote record on under one of the various irons I have.
Okay. Where you can find us, the website is wowchallenges.com. You can find everything from our Facebook, Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube channels. All the links are there. There's also a link to the podcast list of episodes, which is what we're recording right here. But you can also download them on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher. You can contact the show by email by emailing podcast@wowchallenges.com. Zortz, tell us where we can
Yeah.
find you. Or tell
You
tell people where they can find you.
They can find me overs on the Twitters at xortzthegoblin, xortzthegoblin, all lowercase, all one word. And my Twitch channel, the same name, where I haven't had a whole lot going on over there because I just haven't, but hopefully going to be kind of ramping that back up here once I figure out my job situation. And yeah, come watch me do stupid things in video games because that's what I do best.
And I got Key Vamp's name wrong. It's actually K Vamp. And you're gonna find out very quickly that it's not just me. Everybody will butcher names, and it's gonna happen a lot. So you can find me on Discord, Tone with the number sign 3621. I do have a Discord server that you can find if you find me on Twitter, which is at STONEGRASP, like I'm grasping your stone, because people with a single stone need to have love too. And I also have a website, stonegrasp.com. And do twitch.tv/Stonegrasp. I stream a lot. Actually, I'm going to plug this a little bit. I am streaming every day through the month to raise money for my ALS fundraiser. Our goal is $1,000. I think we're at $380 so far. And I am giving away, for every dollar that a person puts in, you're going to get a ticket. You're going to get a copy of Matthew Colville's Strongholds and Followers. I will ship it off to you. If you don't want it, you can find somebody that does want it, and I'll ship it to them. You can also find me on a podcast called Adventures in Azeroth, which Lita and I record every month or so. You can find Lita, who's not here. She's off having a ton of fun. I don't even want to picture how much fun she's going to have right now. It's just, wow. Wow, she's having a load of fun. You can find her on Twitter at LeetaWow, LeetaWow. And as I said, she records Adventures in Azeroth with me once a month. Xortz, bring us out.
All right. We would like to give a big thank you to Mr. Marconin for our intro. You can find him on Twitter at MarconanWow. And of course, for our outro, the man with a beard that makes Thor jealous, Epic Insanity. Find him on Twitter at Epic_Insanity, as well as the Frozen Nerds Podcast.
Yep. Thank you very much. They are two wonderful, awesome people. Marconin actually grew a beard, but I believe he's shaving it off now. So, rip Marconin beard. That's going to be it. Xaya, again, thank you for hanging out with us. Xortz, thanks for dealing with my tequila nonsense. Even though I drank it from a shot glass from a crappy team. Even though the person that gave this to me is really cool, it's still the crappiest team ever.
Just let people enjoy things.
I do. It's just a crappy team because it's the Avalanche. And when have they... anyways, no, we were not going to go down that road because I'm going to get shot down real quick.
The new... it was the Quebec Nordiques.
Yes, they were.
Followed hockey.
Yep, they were. And I wish that they would go back there because they deserve a team. So that's just my opinion, and Allie is probably gonna shoot me now. I can't wait. Tomorrow we're playing D&D with Allie and Toasty and Sarah and Arlie. That's gonna be fun, and she's probably gonna kill me. So this is the last time. I probably won't be here next week. You guys, yeah, if I'm not here,
that's okay. We'll just get Allie to host it.
Yeah, Allie will host it. Survival of the fittest, right?
Yep.
All right. That's it. See y'all later. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
The WoW Challenges Podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast. Produced by Stone and Lita, copyright 2020.
Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find his great stuff at incomputech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
Okay. Show title? We can't fix it in post. Nah. Say what you said before. Xaya, you can pick.
Be patient or die.
Be patient or die. Yeah.
Outstanding choice.
Yeah. I'm going to write that down too so I don't forget it. Be patient. Because I'm always bugging folks. Oh, what was the name of the show title? Or die. Okay. Okay. That is a show. Wow. So it didn't go too badly. Wow. All right. So my family is not used to being put down in the basement for this long. It's been a while, right? It's been a while.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let them out of the basement.
All right, brother.
I'm gonna unlock the doors. I will be around if anybody wants to chit chat. You know where to find me. Again, everybody have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you whenever. So I hope you level up to 120 for sure because I really want to see you on the top
I'd
again.
like to get 120 before I get to 60.
Yes. I think I wouldn't mind doing it one more time, but man, I've only done it. I've never done the 120. I've only done the 110, right? So I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. Okay, we're gonna shut the stream down because I am the worst person at doing goodbyes. So that's just how it is.
Awkward goodbye.
Awkward goodbye. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.